This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Ang impilang ito ay kasapi sa KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas. Ang ating Philippine Standard Time, 2 minuto makalipas ang alas 7 ng gabi. At diyan naman sa ating satellite studio, there in INCRadio Micronesia. Hello there, happy day, Sister Arlene. What time is it now in Guam?
Hello po, Kajay, and half a day. Yes, you have made the greeting here on the island of Guam. Right now, it is 9:03 p.m. on the Sunday of the February 11. Hello po, how are you?
We're doing great here. Still, we can't move on with our ChST 55th anniversary celebration. Kakabulol-bulol na ako, Ate Arlene.
Yes,
Opo.
it was so amazing. That program yesterday evening was amazing. And here, our studio wants to greet everyone a happy 55th anniversary to all.
Yes,
and
opo.
Radio. Thank you.
Happy
Amazing,
55th
amazing
anniversary
program po.
to all of us, Sister Arlene. Nice to see you there, Sister Randy, and all the brethren there. Opo, I know some of them will be featured in our program tonight. So
Yes
let's
po,
welcome
yes.
INCRadio Micronesia.
Thank you, Kuya Jay, and welcome half a day all the way from the island of Guam. I am Sister Arlene Malikton from the local congregation of Guam. I am your host and producer here in the studio, and I do want to say good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to anywhere you are tuning into in the world. We want to mention what is our topic this evening. It's all about kindness, but it's acts of kindness. And if you have heard here in this month, it's all about kindness. So we want to go ahead and hear from our guests this evening. They are from a specific local congregation. I will say that a little bit later on, but we will go ahead and have them introduce themselves later as well. But before we go on, I want to introduce my lovely sisters here in the studio right now. First, Sister Randy.
Thank you, Ate R. And hello to everyone who is tuning into INCRadio Micronesia. My name is Sister Randy from the local congregation of Machinao, and I'm also really excited for what our guests have in store for us in our discussion later on.
Yes, thank you, Sister Randy. Awesome. And also, right beside me, we have Sister Amy.
Hello po, brethren, listening and tuning in to INCRadio Micronesia Satellite Studio. I'm Sister Avian Augustin, or Sister Avi for short, from the local congregation of Guam. I am one of your YouTube engagers for tonight po. So if you see me in the live chat po, say hi to people. I will say hi back.
Yes, we do have a lot of YouTube engagers. Sister Avi has a whole team just there, and they are willing to chat with you and also comment on your different answers that she will be, or questions that she will be posing on that chat. But we want to go ahead and introduce also my team. They are also in a different island. Let's go with Sister Anne. Hello po.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone tuning in today. My name is Sister Anne from the island of Saipan, and I am one of the multimedia members who will be helping in different parts of the broadcast today. And I am so happy to be here and ready to hear all the kind acts that not only the guests have, but also our YouTube commenters. So please keep engaging with us in the comments below.
Yes, thank you, Sister Anne. And right beside you, our beautiful Sister Jillian. Hello po.
Happy day, everyone, and welcome back to INCRadio Satellite of Micronesia. I'm Sister Jillian, one of your YouTube engager tonight. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a returning viewer, we're thrilled to have you here with us. But let's dive into our discussion and make it a memorable broadcast together.
Thank you, Sister Jillian. Yes, she is definitely going to be mentioning some of the comments here on the YouTube chat. So please stay tuned for her segment or her airtime on that. We want to go ahead and mention our special greetings. Sister Randy and Sister Anne will take it away.
Before we continue with our broadcast, we want to give our special greetings to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and our SEBSI President, CEO, and CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Erano V. Manalo. Thank you so much po for allowing us to have these kinds of activities that help us edify our faith.
We have more special greetings to our District Minister, Brother Noel Gasman, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, and our CFO Overseer, Brother Daniel Jeffrey Munar. Thank you so much, Paul, for always supporting our live broadcast, and we hope that you enjoy our topic for tonight, Paul.
Thank you, Sister Anne, Sister Randy, for that. And talking about support, of course, here on our broadcast, we do have a challenge for our YouTube engagers. If it's your first time here on INC Radio, please take a look at this short video.
Hello, Team Live Chat! We love hearing from you, but we want to know, where are you tuning in from?
Have you heard about our hashtag challenge?
That's right! Don't forget to hashtag your local congregation in the comments down below.
Not only that, hashtag your CFO too.
And at the end of the show, find out who won our hashtag challenge.
Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the show.
All right, there we go. Thank you again. And as what is instructed, hashtag your locale anywhere that you are in the world. So we want to go ahead and see who is tuning in. And let's go with Sister Julian. Who are early YouTube engagers? Or commenters, sorry. Commenters.
Good evening, everyone, and once again, welcome back to our INC Radio satellite of Micronesia. I'm Sister Jillian again, and it is time to hear from our early birds, those of you who've been tuning in to our broadcast early, sharing your thoughts and your greetings to your locales with us. Let's dive into the comments now. Here we have Brother Matt Louis Pasha. He keeps on commenting his greetings for his locale, hashtag Saipan, hashtag TSV, hashtag CWS. And here we have Sister Claudine Gidekos. She is commenting hashtag Jigo, hashtag Jigo. And here we have Sister Esrelita Pineda. She is commenting hashtag Saipan, and she is from the organization of Buklod. And here we have Sister Michelle Giang po. She's saying hashtag Garapan po, and she is from the organization of Buklod po also. Back to you po, Guam po.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Sister Jillian. Yes, there is quite a lot of comments. Sister Avi, if you want to help also Sister Jillian and see what is up next in our next segment.
Before I go to that at the R, I see Julius Malabanan in our live chat. Po. Hello, po.
Hello,
Julius.
Julius.
He says regards to all the brethren enjoy the show, and he also sends his regards to Kanuel and his family. Hello, po. So, okay, now looking forward to our YouTube questions, po. So we have 3 YouTube engagement questions for you all to participate today, and please look forward to them, po. I will be posting them in the YouTube live chat, po, as well as Sister Jillian. She will be helping me out, po. So please look forward to them, and we will also look forward to reading your comments here, po.
Thank you, Sister Avi. Okay, let's go ahead and go with Sister Randy.
Now we want to know and want everyone to know what is coming up or what has been happening here in our district.
CFO in action.
So some previous activities that we've held is the SEA, or the Christian Employee Association. They had a 101 budgeting seminar, and the DMM, or the District Multimedia, they held an introduction of photography, and then the SCAN organization held a special gathering there in the local congregation of Mangilao, which was led by our district minister, Brother Noel Gasmen. And now, coming up next in our activities for the district, we have a SCAN-sponsored evangelical mission, and this is on Monday, February 11th. And the next day is the CMDPS, or the Christian Medical Dental Paramedical Society, and they will hold a vital wellness check seminar online, and this is online at 9:45 p.m. And on February 13th, there is the CSD, or Christian Society for the Deaf, online seminar, and they will learn church terms and greetings. And on February 17th, we have our INC giving free donuts and coffee.
Awesome. Yes, so many activities that is coming up in the district of Micronesia. We are definitely going to show more pictures to come in our upcoming broadcast. We want to go ahead and take away with a station break with Sister Anne. Let's take it away.
Hello, everyone. We hope you're all enjoying our live broadcast so far. I'm so happy that our theme for the month is about sharing kindness. It's definitely one of my favorite topics, so I can't wait to hear more of the kind words from our brethren. And so please stay tuned as we take a short station break.
You are listening to Iglesia ni Cristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Homeworks, research, projects, presentations, exams, and tons of deadlines. How can one achieve a school-life balance? Join us on INCRadio Italy North Satellite Studio on Sunday, February 11 at 6 p.m. Central European Time and on Monday, February 12 at 1 a.m. Philippine Standard Time as our Kadiwa and Binhi members share their tips in maintaining a healthy school-life balance.
Share this video and subscribe to INC Radio DZEM YouTube channel.
Scriptwriters, videographers and editors, hosts and correspondents, director and producers. Who would believe that these brethren who came to Macau as simple overseas Filipino workers became helping hands in delivering entertaining, educational, and enlightening program in INCRadio Macau Satellite Studio under the Subsea Incorporated. Find out more how these brethren use their talent and skills to help in different church activities and in the performance of their duties only here in INCRadio Macau Satellite Studio this Sunday, February 11, 2024 at 9 p.m. Chinese Standard Time and Philippine Time. See you there!
All right, we are back in half a day. Thank you for tuning into INC Radio Micronesia. I'm Sister Arlene here in the studio with our guest. So our guest tonight is from a particular local congregation, and we want to go ahead and have them introduce all of themselves. So we want to go ahead and switch over to the next camera right next to us, to our guest from the local congregation of Jigo. Hello po. All right, let's go with Brother Roel. Introduce
Hello
yourself.
po everyone. My name is Brother Roel Kyle Luge. I'm from the local of Jigo, and I'm also the local Binhi president, assistant CWS chairperson, and also a choir member in our local.
Nice. Thank you, Brother Roel, for being here. Roel Kyle. Or do you want me to call you Kyle or Roel?
Either way is okay.
I just want to make sure we're okay with that. And of course, the beautiful sister next to you.
Hello, brethren. I'm Sister Sarah Escalera. I am from the locale of Jigo. I'm a choir member. I'm a CWS chairperson, and I'm also a CWS choir leader.
Awesome. Thank you, sis, for always being here on our broadcast this evening. And to our next brother that is next to you, Brother Jed.
Hello everyone, my name is Brother Jedier Miklat, also from the local of #Jigo, and I'm a CWS teacher, a choir member, and also the District Kadiwa President here in the District of Micronesia.
Wow, we got so many good guests here, so many good offices as well. So we would like to hear their acts of kindness. But before we go on, we want to give this opportunity to Sister Amy to announce what is the first engagement questions with our chatters this evening.
Okay, so we have our first question, and it is, what are some ways that you show acts of kindness? I will be posting this in our YouTube live chat right now, so please be sure to comment and answer this question, and I look forward to reading them out here for our broadcast tonight.
All right. Yes, there you go. We'll have it posted and let's have that conversation in that YouTube chat while we are having a conversation with our guest this evening from the local congregation of Guam. Oh, actually, Jigo. Sorry, Jigo. So we want to go ahead with the first question, brethren. Okay, so we wanted to ask this question. Can you share a personal experience where someone's act of kindness made a significant difference or impact in your life? Let's go ahead with Sister Sarah.
Okay, so for me, being a student and also working as well, I would say having that guide, whether it's showing me to class or even showing me the ropes on how to do a job,
Right.
was my biggest act of kindness that reflects on me, Sister R.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that's right. Either or. If you're the teacher or you're the student or trying to learn something, having that feeling of act of kindness to be kind to one another to learn something new, I get it. Yeah, that is definitely something that will have a good impact in your life. Especially with you as a career sister woman, right? We do need to have those strong individuals in our lives, right? And showing those kindness and also sharing that in return also helps you as a person, right? So with that, we want to also ask his brother Kyle. He's one of our youngest ones right here. So, brother Kyle, for you, what is your significant experience that you had with acts of kindness?
Some one experience that happened to me po was when I was new here in Guam. So when I first came in our school, I didn't know how to navigate through our school po. And then one of my classmates helped me like in finding my rooms and also like helping me through my classes because English is also my second language. So
Yeah.
like he also helped me to get to know more a lot of people po.
Oh yes, right. That's especially if you're from a different place, right? And you move here to Guam. Yeah, you need to learn the different ways and cultures of the island. And you're we are so blessed that a lot of the people around us here in the island of Guam, right? They're so helpful. They're so kind. We're always kind to everyone, right? When we have parties, we could just kind of like invite everybody to just go, right? That's how it is in this island. We're so hospitable, right? Super hospitable, so kind to one another. And with Kuya Jen, with that, do you want to share anything on top of your experiences with kindness?
Yeah, sure. Aside from what they already mentioned, is I believe the one that I will be mentioning is we experience everything. Everyone was already experienced this, like act of kindness by simply of like opening the door,
Oh
like giving
yes.
away to them, and you really know that it's the act of kindness because you don't really expect that the people will do that, but you see them happening in front of your face, like oh wow, and then you have that reaction, automatic reaction to say thank you, which is also an act of kindness, being
Right.
grateful, being able to say thank you for those, even though a simple little things that they did to you.
Right.
And that also leads you to do it to other people, like a paid forward. Like you don't really notice that you're
Right.
doing it to other people as well.
Right. It's so contagious. Kindness is so contagious. I believe that because you just never know what that person is going through if they're having such a bad day, and you automatically being that person who's sharing kindness will make them have a brighter day, right? So you you have mentioned a lot of stuff like opening the door, like I or returning a cart, like a grocery cart. That's one thing. Like to be kind to those who actually really need it or are in the rush, that have it readily available. That's one thing like I practice because I know how it is when you're having a hard time trying to go to the grocery store. There's no cart available, right? So those are the simple acts of kindness that we can do, and of course by helping each other with like your classmates, brother Roel, so and your co-worker, sister Sarah. Now we have mentioned all of those acts of kindness. I do have a follow-up question with all of you, but we want to go ahead and see in the comments, sister Randy, what is happening there.
So we have many of our brethren who are actually answering the question of what that Sister Avi sent, which is what are some ways that you show acts of kindness? And before I get into those, I just wanted to read some of the comments of our ministers and our workers. We have Kat Timothy Kamba. He says, happy viewing to all brethren, and hashtag Guam and hashtag Bokulod. We have Brother Mark Perlecha, who is the resident minister of the locale of Machanao, and he's hashtagging the locale of Machanao and the locale of Coror, Palau. And we have Caron Carlos. He says, happy viewing po from Manila. Hello po. Thank you po for tuning in.
Thank you po. And is there anyone else?
And we have also Kanawa that is also tuning in. Hello po. Thank you po
Hello
for
po,
joining us tonight in
Kanawa.
our broadcast. And as we dive into those who are answering at the AV's question, we have many of our brethren who we have actually Sister Bam Bam, and she says ways I show acts of kindness is by checking up on my friends and family.
Oh, yes, that's
That's
right.
so sweet. And we also have Brother Joff Yuma, and he says, I participate in INC giving activities.
Oh,
Which is just like what we mentioned earlier. That is one of our upcoming activities this weekend. So we hope to see you there, our brethren here in Micronesia. And we also have Sister Jinky from the locale of Jigo, and she says, just by smiling and saying hi or good morning to people, which just like what Brother Jed mentioned, is just the little things that really that can matter so much to others. And we have Brother Riley Davis from the locale of Manila.
hello.
He says you can show acts of kindness by first sharing your faith to help other people learn about God's word, and also in school, for example, helping people who are not as experienced as you.
That's correct. Yes, like
We
what
have so
Sister
many
Sarah says.
so many more comments here. We have Sister Didit Pasha. She says, I show acts of kindness by helping others if they need help or have questions with work. And we also have Brother Matt Pasha. He says, one act of kindness I received when I faced a difficult time in my life. One of my close friends helped me, which helped me comfort my nerves. So just like talking to a friend, or like what Sister Bam Bam mentioned, checking up on your friends and your family will really help a lot, and is an act of kindness too.
Nice. Thank you so much for sharing all of that to our YouTube chatters. So we want to continue to ask more questions, right, Sister Avi? But we want to go ahead and ask Sister Jillian. Let's go have you mention what is the second YouTube engagement?
Now, before we jump into our next segment, we want to hear from you, our amazing viewers. For our question, it is what's an act of kindness you've done recently or experienced? Share your stories in the live chat below and let's spread some positivity together.
Thank you, Sister Jillian. Yes, definitely spread positivity. We need to be lights of this world. So, yes, thank you so much again, Sister Jillian, for that. Now, we're going to swing back with our guest this evening from the local congregation of Jigo. Now, we have mentioned all the different experiences you had as being kind or getting kindness in reciprocation, right? So we want to go ahead and ask you, can you provide some examples how kindness have a ripple effect in influencing people to engage in other kind actions? So we want to go ahead and go with Brother Jed because you talked about all these little simple ones, right? And let's go see if how what are some examples that have a ripple effect when it comes to acts of kindness?
So just like what I mentioned before, just want to touch base on those little things that makes people happy. Just those little things. We can say that it pays forward to people. Like for example, just like what I mentioned earlier, when someone opens the door to you, and you're gonna see yourself opening the doors to others as well, and you're spreading kindness. And just like what Ate Jillian said, spreading positivity in this world, because we also have this hope that there's still kindness in this world where we can continue our to show our love to our fellow men, and also to kind of respect them, which is also kind of an act of kindness towards them. Because as you pay it forward, they're also paying it forward. We're like an effect, a domino effect, when we can say, like when you do it to others, the people will do it to others as well, which makes world a better place, right?
Right. Will lift up the world a little bit much better. Yeah, that is correct. Clear Jed for that. How about you, Sister Sarah? Anything you want to add on top of that?
Yes, Sister Arlene. I would like to touch base as a CWS chairperson. We do work with little kids. So if the kids see us being nice to our officers as well as maybe those that are older, or not maybe, but those that are older than us, they will see that, oh, growing up, I should continue to do that because it brings a smile to other people's faces.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely give respect, right?
Yes, there's the
So
word
you
respect.
have that ripple effect of showing kindness, treating each other well. Will also have respect, show respect, and give the example of respect to other people. Yes. Other than your older person that you know
Everyone
of, but
around
also
you.
your
Yes.
colleagues, your friends, your family, your sister, your brother, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now with also that, thank you, brother Michael, for that. Well, with brother Jared is actually up there. Sorry, in our googling, I'm looking at his name, but to brother Roel, like for this, have you seen anything like that, like ripple effect of acts of kindness? Have you seen that? Or you can give me an example?
Yes, but because I think my answer is kind of related to Kuya Jed, because I think doing also random act of kindness can have like a huge impact on others, especially like you being a stranger doing kind things to someone you don't know. It will also give them like a thought like, oh, this stranger is being nice to me, and then so I think I should be more nice to others so I can give them more hope to see the world in a more positive way.
Right,
Yes.
exactly. You know, you remind me of something that happened last night with my husband, Kuya Randy. Right, we were eating at a restaurant, and the waitress actually mistaken our order with another table. Right, so they actually delivered the food to a different table, and Kuya Randy just like said it. Oh no, that's our order. You know, but he was having a little chuckle, a little laugh, and they were so separate. They were so kind, and they're like, oh yeah, that's right, we did order this. So just being so lively, so positive, so like everyone knows Kuya is like really funny, right? She has that demeanor. So it automatically you can get that when people are being kind. So I love the idea that we had that experience with even our fellow men, right? And all of that. All your examples are so good, paying it forward, showing kindness even to your colleagues, your friends, everyone, and that will equal to respect. And of course, for you, Brother Kyle, yes, those things will definitely give a brighter light to all of our people that is around us, right? That's right. So we want to go ahead. We have Brother Jared. I'm so sorry, but Brother Jared, hello, boy. You are going to do your reporting. Let's go ahead and hear what's happening at your side of the region.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening po sa inyo lahat. Again po, live po kami dito sa San Rafael Gymnasium po. Dito po sa distrito ng ChST po ng Bulacan. At makakapalayan po natin ang isa po sa mga kapatid natin na nakapanood po ng pelikula po na Guerrero 3. Kapatid na Eric, sa kwento po kamusta po ang panonood at ano po yung mga emosyon na kukuha natin sa panonood po ng Guerrero 3?
Ayan, nakaka-inspire yung Guerrero 3. Kasi sa dami ng pagsubok na pinagdaanan, talagang hindi siya sumuko hanggang dulo.
Wow! Kamusta ang panonood? Anong mga emosyon na naramdaman natin? Maganda po ba?
Talagang nakakatuwa, nakakaiyak, halong-halong emosyon.
Wow! Nabalitaan ko may comedy din po na nakapaloob dito. Talagang isang roller coaster ride experience. Ang sabi ko, aktibidad ay sinagawa ko dito po sa San Rafael Gymnasium sa dalawang magkaibang oras po na kung saan ang mga kapatid natin ay very excited na supportahan po ang Guerrero. Sabi nga kanina, Guerrero, lalaban
hanggang dulo.
Ayan po, pagbati po sa aming tagapangasiwa, ang kapatid na Augusto Galapon, yung hindi po sa aming pangalawang tagapangasiwa, ang kapatid na Arnel Basilio. Sabi nga ng kapatid na Christine Esmelia po, ngayon din po ang kapatid na Cindy Ramos, kapatid na Israel Macasta. Maraming salamat po. At sa ganap po na 7:30, actually, magsisimula na po ay sasagawa naman po ang second screening po dito po sa distrito ng ChST po ng Bulacan. Papakawalan lang po natin yung mga ilang kapatid po natin na scan po. Ayan po, yung mga kapatid natin scan. Ayan po yung mga kapatid natin.
Half a day! from Guam po.
Ayan po. Ayan po. Last na lang po, kapatid. Baka greetings po. Guerrero Tricks, masaya po ba kayo, kapatid? Ayan, ganyan po ka-excited ang mga kapatid natin dito sa distrito ng Bulacan sa panonood po ng Guerrero Press. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Brother Jared. I'm so excited. We haven't watched that movie yet, or at least I didn't, and I'm excited to watch that. Thank you so much for your report. Well, good evening. All right. See, so many activities all around the world, and we are definitely are spreading so much kindness. You know, they're so excited for the movie, all the way there at San Rafael, Bulacan. Thank you, Brother Jared, for always coming to our satellite studio to make your reporting. Let's go ahead and dive back with our guest this evening. Our third question, actually, that's where we at. We are at our YouTube questions. Sorry, our YouTube questions and our YouTube comments. Sister Anne, let's go ahead and take it away. What's happening in the YouTube comments?
Hello, everyone. So, for our YouTube comments, we have Brother Julius Malabanan said that kindness is contagious. Brother Husky, he said, an example from my experience of being a tutor, I illustrate kindness to my students about how they are doing. And then I help them when it comes to assignments. And we also have Sister Irish says that you can show acts of kindness by first sharing your faith to help other people learn about God's words. Also, by in school, like for example, helping people who are not experienced as you. And there's so many comments, po. I wish I could read all of them, po, but thank you so much for sharing all of your kind words, po.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. And we want to go ahead and mention to our YouTube engagers. Sister Avie, what is the third YouTube engagement question?
Okay, so we have our last and final YouTube engagement question for tonight, and it is how can we make our friends feel happy through small acts of kindness?
Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and hear back from our YouTube chatters that are there in the YouTube chat. If we can go ahead and answer that question while we go ahead and continue our conversation with our guest from the local congregation.
Before we continue with that, I just wanted to read some comments.
Oh, yes. Thank you,
I saw.
Sister Annie.
So we have Kuya Charlize, and I believe he's answering the question of what is an act of kindness you've done recently or experienced.
Okay.
And he shared that an act of kindness I did recently is I held the door for someone, or he, held the elevator for other people. So for just for strangers. So again, acts of kindness does not have to be limited just to your friends or your loved ones. It can be
Correct.
to anyone. And we also have Sister April Manglotnia, and I think she's answering the question of giving an example of how kindness can have a ripple effect. And she says to use encouraging words. So please, thank you, or you did a good job today, or
Right.
thank you for being here. Things like that. So using encouraging words is another way for kindness to have a ripple effect for others.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that we have missed?
And we have Sister Lynn here. She says being kind to others is do unto others as you want others to do to you. So kindness does
Okay.
wonders, and you can bring smiles all the time.
Oh, yes. Always the smiles. That's right. Absolutely. You never know what you're going to do to lift up that person's day or even your day, right? Yes. So now we're going to go ahead with our last questions with our guest this evening. And that question is so sorry. Our question is why is being kind important in our daily lives? Let me go ahead with the youngest one over here. So Brother Kyle. Brother Kyle, so why is it important that there's kindness in our lives?
Just like what most of our YouTube commentators said, kindness is contagious, and like I think spreading positivity to like other people, especially as you know that when they're doing their job, it's like very stressful. It can like give them a relief, or like even just a small moment of relief, and it can also make them like happy too, and like spread more positivity to like whoever they're like I think like helping to, or like whoever are in their jobs or like their coworkers and also their
Right.
friends.
Yeah, it makes a difference, being a little bit less stressed, right, when you're in doing a project, either for a student or at work if you're doing a task, right, and it could be just a simple joke or laughter, right, or just nudge them like, hey, smile, right, that's a form of kindness as well. Thank you for sharing that. How about Sister Sarah?
Like Brother Jed mentioned in the beginning, you never know what someone is going through. Some people may have good days, some may have bad, but you just showing that act of kindness will make their day even brighter, Sister R.
Yes, absolutely. That is one of the highlights of this broadcast. Is just never know. And how about you, Brother Jeff?
Yeah, so technically we have the same answers, because it is really, we can say that it's not hard to be kind.
Right.
It's not hard to be kind because we all know that kindness comes from our hearts, which is some from our INCMD.
Right,
Kindness
yes.
comes from the heart because we all know, yeah, just like what Sister Sarah said, that we don't know what's happening to the others people minds. Just by simply by saying hello and hi can possibly make a big impact towards them. That is why, especially us, for the members of the Church of Christ, we are considered as the lights of this world, and we have learned that we should shine brighter. But how can we do that? Of course, by doing good works towards
Right.
not only for our brethren, but also for our people all around the world.
Agree. He mentioned CR. I know she's already clapping so well because you have just pretty much closed off this discussion that it is biblical that we do share good works, right? And that good works, yes, what Brother Jed said is to spread kindness. And when we're kind to one another, we also get to share our faith because you're wondering what kind of person are you? Well, I want to know a little bit about you, and then that's when we can open up, right, to our friends, to our loved ones. Like, why is this person so positive? Like Sister Jillian, right? Sister Jillian over there is so positive, and she's always doing such a great job here in INC Radio. But I want to go ahead and mention to everyone here that you are all doing such a great job, even to our guests this evening, and for your time here on INC Radio. But before we go on, we do want to mention last comments related to our YouTube chat. If we can go ahead and go with Sister Randy.
Yes, we actually have a lot of them who are answering again the engagement question, which was, how can we make our friends feel happy through small acts of kindness? And Brother Matt Pasha, he says, we can make our friends happy from kindness by always being there by their side and always accompanying them when they need help the most.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what actually many of our YouTube engagers mentioned too. And then we have Sister Jiki, and she says buying them food or a drink. So treating them to a meal is also another small act of kindness that you can treat with your friends. And we actually have Ate Faye and others had similar answers. Making my friend to make my friends happy through small acts of kindness is she usually does a monthly checkup no matter how far away she is from them. So whether they're near or far, she always tries to find the opportunity to check up on her friends.
Right.
And many people had similar answers too, and I can account for that because Ate Faye does check up on me time to time. So shout out to Ate Faye.
There you go. Sister Faye, shout out to you as well. Yes. Uh, I want to go ahead and go with our Saipan team over there with our last discussion question. If you can tell me Sister Anne, if you can tell me why is being kind important in your daily life?
I think being kind in our daily lives is so important because when you see someone and you appreciate something about them, you never know if it's going to make their day or not. Or if they're having a bad day, you don't know if it's going to flip it around. So it's always good to be kind to everyone that you encounter throughout your day.
Agree. Yes, always be kind to everyone. And it's a great way of feeling better, even for yourself, right? That you are showing your happiness and spreading that positivity, like what Sister Julian said. Uh, all of that, that will definitely make us shine like lights of the world. How about you, Sister Randy?
I actually wanted to add on how can you make your friends feel happy, and also tying that in with when others mention sharing your faith. So, for example, with your friend, if you know that they like podcasts, maybe you can share one of the podcasts of the church. Or if
That's
you know that they're
right.
more interested in blog posts, like they like to read, so you can share blogs from incmedia.org. Or if they like music, you can share all the many music from INC original playlist. So, already the fact that you know what your friend is interested in is also another small acts of kindness, and you can use that also in sharing your faith.
Right. All of those tools are definitely available for all of us, right? Those who are tuning into our broadcast, we definitely want to take advantage of all those tools that we have for us to share our faith, simple acts like what Sister Randy said, all of just sending that link, sending that music, sending that vlog post, because you never know what you will do to make someone's life happier for the day. So yes, thank you so much, Sister Randy, for that. Sister Sister Randy, any more comments that's happening in the YouTube chat?
We actually have Sister Eileen, and she says, representing the local Amachanao and Koror Palau, and she hashtags the booklet organization. Hello po, thank you for tuning in. And we have Sister Doris. She says, kindness could mean a great positive impact in someone's life.
Agree.
And then we
Yes.
also have Sister Didit Pasha. She says, showing so much kindness to the world as members of the Church of Christ can help make someone's life better.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, so much love in this YouTube chat, and
So much
also
kindness.
and kindness. Yes. And thank you for sharing all of that. We are definitely excited. I'm gonna plug this in. Definitely excited for our INC giving that's gonna be this coming Saturday. It's all gonna be all around the district of Micronesia. So we get to see what your acts of kindness are with all the pictures, all the videos you're going to send to us, and we will definitely show it on our next broadcast. But we want to go ahead, Sister Randy.
There's actually one more comment that I
Okay.
want to read.
Yes,
that
so
I
much
just
comments.
it just popped out right now. It's
Yes,
Sister
go ahead.
Eileen Kerlecha. She says, "Thank you for your kindness, INC Radio
Aw,
Micronesia."
thank you, Auntie Eileen. Yes, she's such a awesome fan person here. Thank you. Yes, we definitely work very hard, and yes, we do want to spread kindness here in Micronesia. Let's go ahead and go with our station break. Sister Anne, take it away, po.
Hello again, everyone. It was so nice to hear all the kind words from our brethren. As we can see, that it is very important to be kind. So let's always stay kind, brethren, and we'll continue to stay tuned as we take another short station break.
You are listening to Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Scriptwriters, videographers and editors, hosts and correspondents, director and producers. Who would believe that these brethren who came to Macau as simple overseas Filipino workers became helping hands in delivering entertaining, educational, and enlightening program in INCRadio Macau Solid Studio under the Subsea Incorporated? Find out more how these brethren use their talent and skills to help in different church activities and in the performance of their duties only here in INCRadio Macau Solid Studio this Sunday, February 11, 2024 at 9 p.m. China Standard Time and Philippine Time. See you there!
And we are back here on INC Radio Micronesia. We are going to go with our next segment. So you have heard from the different organizations, from the choir members to the Benhi, the Kadiwa. Now we want to go ahead and we heard from our booklet members and the YouTube chat. Now we want to go ahead and hear from our youngest ones here in the Church of Christ. Sister Rani, what is that segment?
We want to hear our CWS share with us, how do you show kindness? And let's watch it through this video.
Hello, my name is Sister Jaden and I'm from the locale of Saipan, and I show my kindness by helping others in need especially like my classmates with their homework.
Hi everyone, my name is Sister Brienne from the local outside pan, and ways by showing kindness is I give people advice.
Hi, I'm Brother Mateo from the local offside pan, and I practice kindness by helping others and my family.
How do you show kindness to others?
I say please and thank you.
How do you show kindness to others?
By helping them.
My name is Edison Pilancha. I can show kindness by helping people when they're having a hard time.
My name is Isaac Pilancha. I show kindness by being respectful to my elders.
By sharing my food. I show my kindness by having my friends.
I show my kindness by sharing my snacks with my classmates and giving love.
I show my kindness by helping others and smiling at them.
I share my kindness when helping my classmates.
Cute! Thank you to all the brethren who have made that recording of how they show kindness, especially to their classmates. So cute. I love that, Sister Randy. What else did you take away from all the videos of it?
I heard some of them say that they share their food,
food,
and also that they help their classmates with their homework. And then I heard Brother Isaac, he says he shows kindness by showing respect to his elders.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much. Our young children in the Church of Christ are always so inspiring, and also for us to give their cuteness and overload loveness and kindness to us and share it with the world. Thank you so much for that awesome video. We want to go ahead and go with our guest this evening. Back to you, brethren. What is your shout out? Or if you want to announce anything for your local congregation, you can do that too. Let's go ahead and have you shout out. First, Brother Jed.
Okay, so of course, we would like to shout out our very own local hashtag Jigo. Thank you for supporting us here. And we also want to also continue to greet the local of Jigo for celebrating 15 years this year. So happy 15 years, local of Jigo. And we would like to say also thank you for our resident minister, Brother Dino Bunag, which is now going to his new assignment. So be safe po, fly safe. And thank you po, Kadino.
Okay, I would like to give a shout out to my family, the Nagal family, the Nuevo family, the Escalera family. That's all the last names I remember. I'm sorry. And then, of course, to our local congregation, the locale of Jigo. Thank you for your unconditional support. And then, Kyle.
I also want to give a shout out to my family and friends, and also to the other brethren that are watching our broadcast tonight. And also, I want to thank our local for supporting us through this INC radio.
Thank you so much. Awesome. To the local congregation, thank you for your support here on INC Radio, and to our guests as well. We want to go ahead and ask my crew member, Sister Avi, any shout out for you all?
Shout out to my family and my dad, who's been constantly chatting away. And I'd like to read some comments of our last few comments.
Oh, yes, go ahead. Yes.
So we have Sister Eileen Freelancer. She says the District of Micronesia is kind all around.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Sister Eileen.
And we also have Sister Delia de la Cruz tuning in from Backland, Thailand.
Hello po. I saw her in the YouTube chat last night for the 55th anniversary celebration. Hello po.
And the last one I'd like to read is from Sister Lynn. She says, Let us shine, brethren, share our faith and pray that God will call many to join us in the Church of Christ. Thank you po, INC Radio.
Thank you, Sister Lynn, for that. Thank you so much po. Now, Sister Randy, you have any shout outs you want to make?
I saw some birthday greetings here. Happy birthday to Brother Alan Esmeria. He's actually one of our deacons and scanned there in the locale of Machanao. Happy birthday, po.
Happy birthday, po.
I believe he is celebrating his birthday today. So happy birthday, po. And we have some of our brethren who is actually greeting the locale of Jigo a happy 15th anniversary.
Yes.
To our guests here tonight from the locale of Jigo, and many of our brethren who are tuning in. I'll just give them a shout out. So we have Brother Leonardo Cristobal, We have Kadidit Pasha, who has been so supportive throughout the broadcast. Thank you so
Yes.
much for always participating and in our discussions and our engagement questions. And we have Kuya JM Karas, and he says hashtag Garapan, hashtag choir, hashtag bookload, and he says shout out to all po. And then I just want to say to Sister Eileen, who has been so kind to us throughout the broadcast. Thank you also
Yes.
for always being so supportive and kind po. And we have Brother Jed here in the YouTube comments, and also Sister Sarah, and they're saying a happy birthday to Brother Gian Comia from the locale of Jigo.
Happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday!
One of our
One of our
CWS.
Yes, okay.
And then many of our brethren are just hashtagging their locales. I see the locales of Mangilaw, Machanao, Saipan, and Jigo, and then they're all hashtagging. Mostly I see Binhi, CWS, and Buklod.
Awesome. Yes, and we want to go ahead with Sister Julian, all the way there in Saipan po. Do you have any shout outs you want to make?
Yes, for us, I want to shout out to my mom and my dad who continues to support our local in the comment section. And lastly, to Kanites and Kakanet po who's tuning in to our comment section. I miss you po and thank you po. That's all po.
Thank you, Sister Jillian. Always so bright and positive over there at the island of Saipan. Thank you again. And I want to make an advance birthday shout out to my mother, dear, Luz Titanes from the local congregation of Guam. Her birthday is on February 14th. So happy
birthday po.
advance
Wing.
birthday, Mom. Love you. And also, we want to go ahead and read some any more comments or no? Any
We
more comments?
actually have some. We have Brother Arwai here. He's actually cheering on Sister Jillian. He's like, "Go, Sister Jillian!" And then Sister Eileen Crelencho, once again, she is greeting the locale of Jigo a happy 15th anniversary. And many of our brethren I see from the locale of Tinian. And we have Sister Catherine Pascual. She says, "Shout out to all the choir members of hashtag Guam."
Oh, nice. Thank you, Auntie Kat, for shouting us out there. Okay, we want to go ahead and make room to what is our next broadcast.
So once again, for our theme this month, it revolves all about kindness. So for our broadcast on February 18, the title is Showing Kindness with Food. So brethren from the local congregation of Tinian will come on air and discuss with us the different ways they show kindness through food.
Yes, amazing. We can't wait for that broadcast, because all of us, we all love food, right? That's one of the closest things that from our hearts to give, right? It's food, right? So we are excited, brother, so we can see you on next week's broadcast. Same time, that is 9 p.m. Tomorrow Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Okay, we want to go ahead and see who is our local hashtag winner from last week's broadcast. Drum roll, please. Is Yes, many brethren from the local congregation of Saipan have given their super support here on INC Radio Micronesia. Now we want to go with who is the most supportive last week. Drum roll, please. It is Brother Mateo Guzman.
He was actually one of our CWS earlier in the
All
video.
right, yes. Well, he's a CWS. Thank you. You have like rapid fingers or something, or maybe just like really following us along throughout our whole broadcast. Thank you again for being our most supportive person on the YouTube chat. We want to go ahead and end our show with our many thank yous. Sister Ranny, take it away.
Yes, we wanted to give our big thank yous to our crew members there in the island of Saipan, Sisters Anne, Faye, Bam Bam, Jillian, and Gwen, and brothers Jan, Judah, Matt, and Husky, and also here on the island of Guam, Sisters AB, Maria, and Ate Arlene, and brothers Sean, Randy, and Michael.
Yes, thank you so much. Our team is growing and also very super supportive and hardworking. Thank you so much for your support here on INC Radio. And we want to also mention to our INC radio station manager in the Philippines, Brother Arnel Solano. Hello po. Thank you again for your support. And to our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel and Diakuya Manley. Awesome. Thank you so much for always helping us here on our INC Radio Micronesia Satellite Studio. But next up is please stay tuned to TikTok. We'll see you again. Have a good evening. Thank you, Paul, for tuning in. Have a good night. Good morning and good evening, wherever you are. Thank you, Paul. Happy 55th anniversary to all. Good Sepsi. Even you, Clear Text.
Happy anniversary.
We saw all of you
po.
last night. Thank you, Paul.